pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
Might be looking to keep notes.
Oh, you're trustee, we take.
I mean, I offered just in case we didn't have anybody yet. So.
Oh, you can, yeah, you want to, that's fine. Nothing going in here. Yeah, there's one here on the table. He's taking notes.
I'll take notes for you if you want to.
Okay, no,
that way
no,
you guys
you
don't
do
have
it.
to. I mean,
You do it. Thank you. Where's the?
here's the meeting minutes for last meeting was right here.
Nicole, I do need a pen. Here. Thank you.
October 21st. I think you guys also have a copy of this.
Yeah, we do. Yeah, Jim, too.
Some is right here. Should have.
Yeah,
Yeah. I guess you can have that one. Here, I got it right here. There you go. This one. We have the agenda.
I make a motion, we set the minutes from last meeting.
Financial reports for October.
All in favor of passing that? Aye.
We need to discuss, I took a trip out to New Hope and I apologize because I haven't been out there for a while, but we have trees everywhere. I don't know if you've been out there lately, Mike, or not.
Had all three blowed over.
Yeah, but most of the fencing's down and there's trees down everywhere. I mean, we have a lot of trees on the fence, still laying on the fence, and then we have 2 trees that are laying in the middle of the cemetery. So went out there. Jim used lanes. I had him come out and give an estimate of clearing it all out, cleaning it all up, all the debris, all the trees, so we can fix the fencing eventually. And then I also met with a, God, I don't forget his name. He shares the driveway, Mike, Hudson. The driveway's pretty bad, but
I live right next door.
yeah, we can't do much with the driveway until we get the
Dave Hudson's brother.
till we get the tree limbs and stuff, because they're gonna be driving their heavy equipment in there. So just telling you that New Hope's not, I mean, it's not bad shape, but it just needs cleaned up. The trees are horrible and the fencing's all tore down. But I think what we need to do,
Get you an estimate?
yeah, I got the estimate right now, and I think there's how many trees? Sarah, there was
Sarah?
there's a bunch of trees. I mean, we're looking at,
What,
how many trees were there? I mean,
5 or 6
5 or 6 that totally.
that are still standing that need to come down, plus 2 that are already knocked over.
Looking at 4,800 to get all of it cleared up, all of it off every tree. I encourage you to go out there and look at it. trees. There's one tree in the middle that's just dead and limbs are everywhere.
Who'd you get an estimate from?
Lanes, that's what they used.
What's his name? Well, who is it?
Lane, I don't know, Jessica, and I don't know the guy. This is who they used in the past. So that's who I just called to give an estimate. So.
I thought Brad Henson did it in the past.
He didn't respond.
He never did. Did we call him this time?
Yeah, Jim was already in the process of getting a hold of him before he died and never got back with him.
Okay.
So just, I mean, I can get another one or whatever you want to do. I just did what we did in the past. I asked what we did in the past. This is who we used in the past. So I thought
They're gonna clean it all
they're
up.
gonna clean every limb off, all the fencing that's just fallen down because there's limbs still laying on the fencing and all the branches and trees in there that are fallen, they're cleaned up and all the way. So we can move to either fix the fencing that's destroyed. But I told Hudson that we'd hold on doing something with the driveway until we get all this, till the tree service fencing company comes in. There's no sense. I mean, it's not bad. Probably need some gravel or 50. I told him maybe like that. What is that? 53s where you put the line. That would probably help. He was trying to get concrete or talk about concrete, and I said I can't. I don't think, try 53s.
Well, he wouldn't put no
No, I
concrete
agree
in.
with that. I mean, but I think we need to get the trees done first and then the fencing done before we work on the thing. But I just telling you that that's who we used in the past. So that's who I got in the thing. And they did call that other guy and he never responded. So just not thing that, well, we needed to do.
How much money we got in,
We only used, I think we only used like, not even 10% of that budget for repair or for cemetery. Right here. I just looked at that, so I guess that's the same question. Here it is. Township didn't hold me.
We have them in place, but we can't approve or design you based off of your income, have to do the whole application. Case by case basis.
Sarah, where was that? What budget? How much have we used in the budget for cemetery maintenance? We just talked about
It's
that.
on that very first page of the report.
Oh, care of maintenance. We've only used 17%, so we have $37,000 still left in care of cemeteries, which is on page 1 of 3I. We're budgeted for 45. We've used 17% of our budget, so we still have 37,000 left for maintenance of cemeteries.
I make a motion, we pay and get it fixed then.
I second it.
And what I'll do is,
You gonna do that this year or wait till next year to do it?
if we do it now, it'll be off this year's budget. If we, before December 31st, so I can try to get an invoice done. They said they'd be here in December, they can get that done. And then what I thought, Mike, and I'm sure is, once we get that done, then we'll have a fencing company come out and give an estimate on what repairs we need to do with the fence and just take it step by step.
Yeah.
All in favor?
All right.
Get done.
Of course, we have to decide on the cemetery maintenance, begin discussion on the
Yeah, well, I put
2026.
estimates in on that.
But, I guess what's his name, put in another as the elite, no increase for next year.
He already did
He
that?
already did it for next year. Said no increase for next year.
Is that the mowing?
That's the elite mowing. I talked to Hudson and I talked to, isn't that terrible? I'm gonna forget. Our UPS guy. Woolley.
Bob Woolley?
Yeah.
Bob Woolley.
They think he does a pretty good job over there at, New Hope Elite. So that's up to you.
Bob Woolley mowed that?
No, the elite.
Oh, yeah,
I asked
the
him
elite.
about
Oh,
it.
yeah,
I just
yeah.
asked him how they thought. And so,
But theirs is a lot bigger, yeah.
yeah, so whatever if you want me to get estimates from other companies, I can do that, whatever you want me to do, but he just
I
put
make
in
a
for
motion
next
to
year.
Keep him.
I make a motion, we keep him for next year, same rate as what we paid in 2025.
And then, our snow and ice removal, Hoop and Garner's been doing that. We've been paying Hoop and Garner, but he's been subleasing that to a Matt Akers. He said we probably need to go through him because he's dropping the COI. Hoop and Garner's not gonna have insurance. So do you guys want me to reach out to this Matt Akers? It's been doing it anyway.
Yeah, I mean, if
If he's.
Hoopengarner's making money off from it and then subcontracting it out to him, might as well just have this guy do it.
So
And
I will see if he's gonna keep the same rates. I haven't talked to him about it, and I have to make sure he has a COI insurance.
Yeah.
But I will reach out to him and see what his rates are gonna be. If they're gonna stay the same, then I'll bring it to your attention next meeting, you think? Yep.
Okay.
But it's GT Properties is who it is, and he's, Hoop and Garner's been subletting it out. But Hoop and Garner's dropping
I
his
think
COI.
Hoopengarner subcontracts about everything now.
So that was on the agenda, and I will get a estimate from Matt Akers for you.
Bring that to the next meeting.
Yes, sir. Sure. And then,
We shouldn't need it between now and then.
no. Yeah, well, Lori would probably want it.
Huh?
Your wife would want snow.
Oh, shit, she loved that. the
I know,
other day.
I know she did. So that's what I'm saying. She's gonna want it by then. So, scheduled for the next board meeting. I think we have to have one, the organizational meeting. Sarah, what time? Sarah? When do you need the organizational meeting for January?
The first Tuesday after the first Monday.
First Tuesday.
Of December?
I think we figured that was
January.
January 6th, maybe.
I can't do it.
I can do that.
Yes, January 6th.
Okay, how about the 7th? Can we do it the 7th? Or do we have to have it done before, on the 6th? What time's your doctor's appointment?
Well,
Have it on Monday or
Yeah,
whatever.
I don't care. I don't care either.
If
I'll have to check.
it has to be before a certain day there, we don't necessarily have to have it on a Tuesday.
No, I'm with you, Mike. We can do it whenever.
Does it have to be before that or by that date?
it says the legislative body shall meet at the office of the executive on the first Tuesday after the first Monday in January of each year. At this meeting, the legislative body shall elect one member as chair for that year and one member as secretary for that year. That's how the statute's written.
Check his doctor's appointment. We can have it. We
Well,
can have it anytime after your
If they
doctor.
replace, you get another
That's
board
tonight,
member.
too. That's tonight.
As long as we have two, we have a quorum. So we
Yeah,
can,
that's
we can
tonight.
hold.
But we can wait if you're,
Tonight for
yeah,
the
we'll
floor.
find out who that is. But if you want to just tell us when you get home, what time your doctor's appointment is, I
Okay.
don't have a problem with coming in at 1 o'clock or whatever. If it's early in the morning, we can schedule it for 1 o'clock in the afternoon.
Time's your doctor.
I don't know. I gotta look on the
We'll just-
calendar. I
just
can't
call us
remember
and-
that far ahead.
Yeah, it doesn't state what time. It just says,
We'll have it that Tuesday,
I'll let
whenever
you
you,
know. I'll
whenever
check
you want.
whenever I get home.
Well, yeah,
I
sometime,
don't know if it is the 6th. That
Okay.
gets stuck in my head for some reason.
We can call each other and just
we'll
figure it
shoot for
out.
the 6th and if, no set time right now, but we'll see.
okay.
So we'll just figure that out and we'll go from there.
And I would like to point out that we also have the annual report meeting. Typically in January is towards the end of January. So January, we usually have 2 meetings. And then for the budget, we have to have 2 meetings, and that's usually in August.
Well, we can set.
But
the agenda.
otherwise, you guys already voted last meeting to do the second Tuesday of each month for regular board meetings throughout the year. So
We'll just check with you and you give us
All
time.
right,
We'll have
I'll
it
let you
January
know.
6th, whenever. Time for January 6th. And then, of course, the next meeting we'll have to do all the non-violations, nepotism, internal controls and all that stuff you guys been through. So,
Mhm.
We don't have any township assistant guidelines. We'll have to update that in January or February or look through it. It's supposed to be done every year, so we'll look at that. In February.
Is the trustees giving the community center any money for the Thanksgiving basket?
They just sent us a letter, Mike, and I told them to do what we've done in the past.
Okay,
So they put in for the holiday events and all that. So everything that Dave,
last year.
Yep,
what is-
community, the community center did send letters in. So did Dresser Church. So did West Side Church. The ballpark sent stuff in. So I've directed them to do what we've done in the past and go from there. Nothing new, nothing, but they have asked for to help with those
Same as
events,
last,
yes.
same as this year, next year.
Yep. So they've requested that. So they did do that. That's on the agenda. I did,
Where'd you get your jacket at?
this is the emblem from that date, that thing, and I got it done at Creative Impressions. We'll talk about that a little bit. Met with the girls, went over there. Nothing's changing. You know, the girls are good workers and all that. So we had that meeting, went over them, making sure they were happy, talked to them. We did have some light switch here. It's broken, got that fixed. We do have some moisture issues down in the basement.
Got mold down there.
I've got
That should, that,
dehumidifiers are running right now because it is, all the records are soaked. So Rogers come down here and put
We need to,
like a soaker in there but it's like a dehumidifier to get all the moisture out. So
can we go ahead and have that cleaned out and?
that's what I'm trying to figure out what we need to do here because
that should
that
be,
is a thing that we need to attack pretty quick because I immediately had Mike Rogers, because he's from Winter, plus he does that thing, and they come down here and immediately put in dehumidifiers are running right now to try to get that moisture out, because we have all the records and they're soaked and disgusting. So I've got to find out how long we have to keep records, because we have records for that probably can be destroyed, but I have to find legally how many years we have to keep that. But we need to address this basement, and I'm looking for you guys. Oh,
that should be Jim's family's responsibility to pay for that there. He was supposed to take care of that down there. And they said, I don't think he ever did.
No, and I don't know all the facts, but I don't know.
Since we
I
pay
think this is-
rental on this here, they're responsible for any maintenance on this building.
I just don't know where we're at with the family and all that. And I know Mr. Klotz, our attorney, said that it's in probate court or going through probate court, so
I don't know.
I don't know either. So I'll have to reach out and see what we need to do and figure out, but these girls are working in this office. I had to at least get try to remedy some of it as far as the moisture right now, and then go from that point and figure out where we need to go. They didn't even have a light switch for the bathroom, so I think we get that fixed. So that's where I'm at with that. So tonight's the caucus for the board position. There's 3 people running for it. I don't know.
Who are they? John Fitzpatrick?
John Fitzpatrick, Jack Hensel, and Jim Bramble.
I don't know.
He ran for clerk, young kid from West Terre Haute, or his family. He's Ernie Meek's stepson, I think. Yeah, he is Ernie Meek's stepson. So there were 3 of them.
Young Ernie?
Used to be the police chief.
Yeah.
That's his stepson. So,
When's that? When's
that's
that meeting?
tonight. So. That's all I have on the agenda from me.
That is. Well, if that's it, I'll make a motion we adjourn if there's nothing else anybody's got.
Do we need a motion to accept the budget report?
Oh,
We
yeah.
did that. What,
I didn't,
did we,
I missed it. If we-
financial, this
We did
report
all-
here?
Yeah,
Yeah, we did that. You guys did it. I put financial approved. We did do that.
okay.
And I will contact our attorney to find out what we need to do about the building and figure out what steps we need to take as far as maintenance and all that. I agree with you. I just don't know where to go as far as all this moisture problem. And I mean, we got records.
They were aware of that a long time ago there, and they did clean some stuff out down there, but they didn't do it like it was supposed to be done.
So I know the girls work in this office, so I immediately had Mike come in, at least get the Rogers home room, at least get the moisture out. Now I don't know from where we go from here is exactly what you're saying, Mike. We need to figure this out. And I guess the only way I can do is go through our attorney to figure out what steps we need to do to get the basement fixed. So I will have thoughts.
Is it still pumping water out?
It's a, yeah,
I mean, I got two dehumidifiers in my basement, so I mean, is it still filling, they still kicking on?
it's kicking on and off.
No.
No, you're on camera.
Oh, boy. Here's your.
I make a motion, we adjourn.
Second.
Unless you have anything.
No, I just made a motion.
I did. I second.
Meeting's over.
Aye. Sarah?
Turn that camera.
Me